We're live.
Hooray, and we're all back together.
We did it. We're all home.
We're all home.
I mean, I was home last week too, but I was just busy.
Mm-hmm.
John's home, yep, but he was home last week.
Mm-hmm.
John, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
It was on Wednesday. It is now Friday.
Now we've done it on this.
I got it wrong. It was Thursday.
It was yesterday.
I don't know my calendar. Oh my God.
Yep.
Excuse me while I just die.
It's today, right?
No, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I saw all the tweets yesterday. That makes sense. Yeah. Cool. Did you get anything cool for your birthday? Did you do anything cool for your birthday?
I got gift cards and money. That was about it. And we went out for pancakes and steak. So
Okay.
not at the same time.
Right.
I was gonna say at the same time is a weird choice. I've heard chicken and waffles, but I have not heard pancakes and steak.
There you go. This is the next logical step.
You get 2 birthday meals then?
Yeah.
Very cool.
We had like a hobo Denny's breakfast, and then we had like a proper dress up dinner. Steak dinner. It was great.
Are you saying hobo just because you're at Denny's?
No, because we like literally rolled out of bed and we were like, all right, let's just go get pancakes.
Okay.
Because we were. She was like, I wanted to make you breakfast in bed, but it snowed, and then we didn't have everything I needed to make pancakes, so let's just go to Denny's and get pancakes. I'm like, okay.
Sure.
That's still better than the like, haven't gone to bed yet, but it is morning. Let's go to Denny's.
True. That could be worse. I've been there. Yeah.
Because that is definitely that's definitely a thing. Although I feel like Taco Bell's getting in on that since they have breakfast now, breakfast tacos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's a step down. Like a big step down. But yeah.
Sure. I mean, Denny's isn't amazing.
No, but it's at least a like crappy diner as opposed to a fast food restaurant.
Right. You guys been doing IHOP?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done IHOP, I don't think, but I've done Denny's.
I mean, it's the same experience almost.
Yeah, it's
sure.
Fine. They're okay.
I think that there's just more pancake options at IHOP.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. What's your guys' go-to pancake, like toppings or whatever?
I feel like I'm just classic with syrup.
Yeah, butter and syrup, or just syrup. If there's no butter, it's fine too.
I'm usually I don't really like pancakes that much because I don't really like putting a lot on it. It's just butter, and at that point I'm like, can I have something else? I don't want butter pancakes.
I've never really liked the taste of fruit on pancakes for some reason. I feel like it just doesn't taste right. Like the fruit ges all mushy and weird.
What about like a dessert pancake?
Nope, I won't do that.
I'll do that.
Depends.
Like ice cream? Sure. I mean, at that point, it's not really a pancake anymore. It's just like you put some dough in my ice cream. This might as well be cookie dough ice cream.
Sure.
Denny's had like some cinnamon bun pancake option when we were there. I was like, that's tempting, but no.
Yeah.
It was your birthday. You should have splurged.
Birthday. You always I go for the safe things.
Okay.
Like I feel like it's kind of crummy to be like, all right, I'm gonna try something. Oh, it sucked. I guess I just had a crappy dinner for my birthday.
Totally, I could see that. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I guess.
I'm a boring, safe person in that aspect. So.
That's true. Sometimes you gotta just you gotta risk it to get the biscuit or the pancake.
I've heard
pancake biscuits.
Yeah.
Pancake biscuits.
Pancake. Yep. Okay. Well, let's do a podcast. It is November 9th. 7 o'clock. 7:09.
8:09 here.
Mark your watches, everyone who's listening right now. Mark your watch to 7:09 p.m.
When do you have to go to your top secret thing that you already tweeted about? So I guess it's not top secret.
I'm going to do Extra Life this year with some people from GameSpot. My shift is at 4 in the
I heard you're also doing spooky games, which is your favorite genre.
Yeah, so this worked out real nicely for me. Also, all of this was volunteer, so I only have myself to blame. But no, I don't have to wake up until 2:30, so I should be able to get like a solid 4 hours of sleep, and then take an Uber for like an hour into the city because the train does not run this early in the morning.
Sure. Any idea what games they're playing or what game?
I know we're playing scary games. I know they mentioned maybe some fighting games because I was like, can we do some like multiplayer stuff? Because I might fall asleep.
You're gonna play some scary fighting games. That'd be great. Best of
both
worlds.
Such as
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the one with Skeleton Man in it?
Killer Instinct.
Oh, you can play
Killer Instinct?
Thrill Kill.
What is Thrill Kill?
It's a game that was canceled for being too bloody, apparently, but I think it's because they just ran out of funding and nobody wanted to pay for it to be finished. It was basically like Smash Brothers with like killers, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Mortal Kombat's probably the spookiest fighting game. Especially because they also have
Probably.
like horror movie people in there.
Sure.
Oh yeah, now with like Jason and Predator and everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so and then yeah, I don't know what other multiplayer games you said. We said some fighting games near the end. But anyways, yeah, so 4:00 in the morning, if you're listening to this live and you're gonna be awake, what would that be? 9 hours from now? 9 hours from now.
Yeah.
It's the GameSpot YouTube page or the Facebook page or the website, and then you can watch me and some other people. I'll be doing 4 hours of that, and then going home to sleep.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's do a podcast, top-down perspective. I'm Sean Booker.
I'm Paul Fleck.
I'm John Wheeler.
Why don't we? I wasn't here last week. Why don't we talk about what I've been playing?
All right, what have you been playing?
It's mostly just Red Dead. I've just been playing like a lot of Red Dead.
Okay.
That game's just real fun, and there's a lot to do in it, and it is going to take me a long time to get through that game because I'm kind of just doing like every side mission that pops up, especially because I know that side missions can go away when you progress the story in certain ways. So I'm kind of like doing like everything because I'm worried I'm going to miss out on stuff.
Sure.
But the side missions like feel pretty hefty and they're fun on their own, so I'm quite enjoying it. Going kind of hand in hand with this is I picked up a sound bar last weekend, which I've never had a sound bar. I've always used TV speakers, and I've always heard they're awful. But I didn't know what I was missing. I don't know if I had the sound bar hooked up correctly. It's pretty confusing, but I do have surround sound now. It is at least coming out of all the speakers. And Red Dead is a great game to test it, to try a sound bar out with, because like the horse trotting, the hooves, just they sound more like impactful on the ground with that subwoofer. The little speakers off to the side, you'll hear like little critters kind of running through the bushes and stuff. And then of course you can tell when people are like talking to you where exactly they are. So having a sound bar is very cool. I definitely recommend having surround sound. And I just went with the this Vizio one. It was the budget pick on Wirecutter, and then Amazon had it like a refurbished model of it for even cheaper. So I got it for a pretty good price. And came all nicely packaged and everything. I can't tell it was ever used. But that's definitely real cool. I like having that quite a bit. I'm looking forward to playing some other games with it. The Switch doesn't do surround sound, I found out, unless you have it hooked up through HDMI, which I don't. I have it hooked up through optical.
Interesting. Okay.
So it can use the sound bar itself, but it can't use the other 3 speakers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and again, like I really don't know a ton about sound bars, so it kind of turned into this like the manual straight up said don't hook this up through HDMI, despite being the best sound you'll get, because it's complicated. Hook it up a different way first, then try this if you want. But my soundbar doesn't have 4K or HDR pass through, so I think I would lose out on that if I hooked it up through HDMI. But the Switch doesn't do that anyway, so maybe it's okay. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. I already have it kind of like band-aided together. Paul, you still playing Red Dead at all?
I'm picking at it. I don't find it fun at all.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. It's objectively a good thing, but it's not fun.
It sounds like it's just not your thing, I guess.
It's fine. It's just slow, and I have so much other shit to go through. I just don't have time to care.
How far did you get before you signed off?
I'm doing stuff around the Valentine area.
Okay, so yeah, that's basically where I am. I'm still in chapter 2, I think.
2 or 3, yeah, like probably halfway through 2, if I were to guess.
Yeah, I haven't been doing very many story missions myself, so I don't know if I'm even halfway. But I mean, at this point, I don't find it slow anymore. The mountain stuff was slow. What's slow on your end?
Everything. Moving around by horse and no fast travel. Everything feels a little bit wonky to me. I just don't care for it.
Okay, well, maybe you need to like do, because you do get fast travel. Maybe you need to do some more story missions. Yeah, find maybe some faster horses.
Or I could play stuff I actually want to play.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you do you. It's your
Why
time.
would you do something like that?
I don't know. Fuck me, I guess. Not that I'm playing anything better, as you can see on my list. So.
That's true. You definitely made some odd choices when up against Red Dead for sure. John, any interest in Red Dead?
No.
Possibly going to be the popular pick for Game of the Year.
Yeah, no, but I never played the first one, so
you really do not need to. It is, I mean, it's a prequel. You really don't need to.
I also hate open world games, and this sounds like an even slower open world game than what I already hate.
This is a very open world game for sure. So yeah, you probably bounce off of it.
You should try Spider-Man first, I think, before this, and then if you get through Spider-Man, you can maybe think about this if you cared enough. But that's the open world game.
They are completely different games, and you're going from like a fast-paced game to like a very slow and methodical game.
A fast, fun game to an objectively good, artistic almost game.
Hey, I think Red Dead is fun. I'm having fun with Red Dead. I'm looking forward to Red Dead Online. I want to try see what that's all about, which I think comes out this month.
Yeah, if I think you're correctly.
Right. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm going to be picking and playing at that probably for the next few months because of how meaty I keep hearing this game is and how slow I'm going through it. I really need just to find like a weekend where like no one wants to hang out with me, and then I can just sit there and play a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Just lie and tell everyone you're sick.
Yeah, well, I am sick. I actually have a cold.
Oh, fun.
I also have I had a Quidditch tournament last weekend, and I took a weird tackle to the side, and I think something's going on with my rib cage. See how that's going. I'm gonna give it like another week before I actually like determine whether this needs to be looked at or not. Yeah, apart from that, on my Switch, I'm playing Bloodstained. I started this a little while ago. I don't know how to feel about it. Part of me is enjoying it, enjoying the time. The other part of me doesn't like how it handles and like how slow the characters are, and I hate the way they jump.
So you hate classic Castlevania, is what you're saying?
I guess so. And I know there was the two options between, I forget what they were called, like easy and challenging or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them got rid of lives and no more knockback, which I do hate the knockback, but I don't want to lose all the challenge of the lives. I feel like I needed like a middle ground between how easy they were making it for me. Because like sometimes I'll just be doing a shitty jump because none of these characters except the girl can jump. I'll hit an enemy and then I'll just go flying into a hole. And it's like, damn, I really like that.
That's how they were. That's how the games used to be.
Yeah, well, there's a reason games evolved. But I mean, this is supposed to be a throwback. I'm not going to like say this is doing
How
poorly.
dare you be accurate?
I'm just going to say, sorry, I'm just going to say like, I'm glad games have evolved, and maybe I should just play Dead Cells if I'm kind of looking for this game style, this gameplay. I think I'm getting near the end. I understand it's real short. I'm on chapter 8, which is straight up called Curse of the Moon. Is this the last chapter?
Yes.
Okay. And then are you supposed to replay it? Is there like new stuff after the fact?
Yeah, depending on what you did with the characters, there's another mode you unlock.
I remember asking you how you felt about old Castlevanias, and I wouldn't have recommended you play this at all from your answer back then, so I wouldn't recommend you play through it again.
What is the... So you said based on what I did with my characters, I don't remember any like choices or anything.
So there's a hidden choice in the game where you can kill off the other three characters and just
jeez.
Yeah,
just
power up
save them.
Zangetsu instead, or whatever his name is.
How do you not save them?
You literally just stab them instead of talk to them.
Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't do that. I didn't even know that was an option. That sounds like it would have made the game a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because well,
for me, it makes it less fun because I like doing the different things to get into the different areas and explore those maps.
Yeah, and then you get like the power ups.
Yeah. So for me,
also that girl
like
can jump properly.
But like you get abilities instead.
Yeah.
Don't you? Like I forget what abilities you actually get.
Oh, there is a trade-off. There's like an advantage to killing these people.
Yeah, he gets like more damage or something like that permanently. There's like stat increases.
You power him up, but like he doesn't like start flying or anything. Like
No.
he doesn't gain their attributes.
Sure.
It's a different type of run.
That old man doesn't have any attributes. Like
No, that old man has some of the best moves in the game.
Well,
Easily.
he has some different attacks, but he doesn't have like a built-in skill like the girl or the vampire dude do.
Yeah, he's
No,
an
instead
alchemist.
he has-
can have a fire shield that makes him just walk through literally the whole stage.
Yeah, he can have a fire shield.
Or he gets the thunder homing spell, which basically decimates every boss.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. I guess that's his trade-off is he can get cool weapons. I don't like his duplicate spell where there's two of him. I haven't really found much of a use for that.
That one depends on because if you swap to another character when it's active, it's pretty useful.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
Yes, you can act. So that's another thing about him. You use a spell as him, and then you switch to who you actually want to have use the spell.
Oh.
Yep.
Same
Because
with
he's useless as a person. We just need his magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind
Nice.
of, yeah.
Okay.
Like one of the things I used to do is like in my run through of the game, Zangetsu was useless. I basically only used him to get his double attack ability. Then I activated that and then switched to Miriam and then just killed everyone as Miriam. Or
Is that the vampire?
that's the main guy.
He's the main guy.
Oh, okay. How did I not know his name?
Or like
I don't know.
because they say it like twice and that's it.
Okay.
And like Gebel, I believe, is the dude with the bats. He's also really good for bosses because he hits 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So double attack on
yeah.
that is pretty strong.
Okay. Right. I also like the guy with the bat because if I come across a platforming section and I'm like, I'm tired of not being able to jump properly,
Yep. I hate
can just
this.
fly.
Why?
Like,
Yep.
yeah. So I've definitely used him, but the girl's my favorite, and it's this weird trade-off of like I want to use my favorite character, but I also don't want to like lower their health a bunch and then like risk losing them. So I don't know. It's weird. I doubt I'll play through it again. I kind of just want to get it finished. I have some other stuff on the Switch I want to play.
Yeah, you're
coming out on
almost
this.
done.
Yeah. Music's good. I'll say that though.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, I don't want to say I've had a bad time with it. I've just like, I don't kind of mesh well with how it plays.
Sure.
And that's a personal thing. Anyway, that's all I've been playing. I'm more interested in what John's been playing. Sorry, Paul.
Okay, interesting.
You're next.
All right, so we finished up Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Nice.
Woo!
We're done with that.
Isn't one of the Yakuzas free right now on Plus? Which one's that?
1.
Is it 1?
Yeah.
The Kiwami one, right?
Yeah, Kiwami 1.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Which is worth playing, I think. Especially if it's free, I think it's a good sampling of the series. I think 0 is a better place to start, though.
Mm.
Especially considering some of the added content from Kiwami mode, or the Kiwamis in general, is just stuff like connected to 0. But we beat 2, and then there's along the way you unlock like a Majima storyline that's like maybe 2 hours long, but also kind of ties things together. So we played that a little bit. That was cool. Now we're at the point where we're debating: do we wait like a year possibly for the re-release of 3 for PS4, or do we just break out the PS3 and bring it up to the living room and play through 3? Because the problem with 3 is that's the version that had content cut from it.
The PS3 one or the one
the
new one
PS3
coming
one.
out?
The
Okay.
original release had content cut from it, so we're debating if it's worth waiting for the re-release of 3 in a year to get the cut content, or just play it for the story. So that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I would probably wait for the re-release myself, I think.
Problem is, though, that's waiting a year. Meanwhile, we have like 4, 5, and 6 just kind of sitting here waiting.
It's okay. New games come out every week.
It's true.
So I'm sure you got plenty you could be playing.
True, like Spider-Man, which is what I started playing through, because we were like, all right, what do you want to play for free time? Like, I don't want to jump into Kingdom Hearts 2 again right now. So started playing a bit of Spider-Man. She started watching me play. She seemed into it. I am not very far, though. Like, I did my first MJ mission, basically.
Okay.
So I'm still pretty early storyline-wise.
How did you feel about that mission?
It was all right. And then I can
don't
see
even
why you guys.
remember the
I can
first
see why you guys
mission.
did not like the stealth stuff in this game.
I believe it's in the museum.
Yes.
Or not the museum, his personal collection.
Yeah, the
Kingpin's
art
personal
gallery.
collection.
Oh, right. Okay. You know, that's probably like the only one really. Like they get a lot like easier. And then there's a really cool one at the end, which I know Paul also was really into.
I really like that one. I wish there was more of that, actually. That was a cool one.
Yeah, I bet it'll be in Spider-Man 2. Like everyone's been saying they like it. How do you like the Spider-Man parts?
Yeah, they're good. Like I said, it was got a little on the stealth, but I'm more so trying to remember how to play the game because it was like the game was like, all right, you need to catch up to Shocker and all this other stuff. I'm like, I don't remember how to like fast launch and everything, so I've forgotten like half the moves.
There's a lot you can do at the beginning, for sure. But then it just becomes so nice when you've gotten it all and you're like swinging and it's like second nature.
Yeah,
I need to go play the Black Cat DLC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Hammerhead DLC is also out now, or will be in like a day or two.
Oh geez.
And then there's a third one they haven't revealed what it is yet, according to the game.
I need to just buy that season pass.
Yeah.
When games stop coming.